This Organized Chaos video is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if I feel like watching the whole thing, but we got... So there's like this 35-minute interview with him in his dumbass Isom shirt. I don't have the energy for a 35-minute video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm reaching the end of my stream. I can already tell the energy is seeping from me. But, we can get to... Oh, the video's on my Discord. Yeah, yes. But yeah, we got this 3-minute one. I'm sure this is cringe, so let's check this out.
I'm a female, and I'm tired of seeing all these female characters.
Oh, it's a PragerU thing. She works for PragerU. God damn it. And she's tired. They love their black women. They love their minorities and their women who are willing to be bigots for them. Because it makes their job so much easier. Because they can be like, we're not saying bigoted stuff because the person who said this is a person of color. I am so sick of this tired, played out thing. It's played out with Kansas Owens. It's played out to a lesser degree with Eric July, but it's played out through there too. They love this shit.
I'm a female, and I'm tired of seeing all these female characters that are somehow...
And that view is why you got this job. And that's all you care about. All you're doing is bringing in the money. That's all you care about is paying those bills. You don't... I would be shocked if you actually have that view.
Wholly stronger than men, and just to make sure they are smarter, and they are more capable, and they are less...
I like how they show She-Hulk when actually, if you actually watch that series, she is not more capable than Hulk at all. He is smarter and stronger than she is, as established in that fucking series. Just saying.
It's emotional, apparently. I'm black, and I'm tired of seeing all the race stuff in the movies.
But don't take my word for it.
The race stuff in the movies? Pretty much the race stuff in the movies that you primarily see in these big budget movies is that people of different races exist. That's it. Jesus.
Let's take a look at the tape. But I'm also the founder of Diversity Tomorrow, because today is almost over.
And I'm young, and another trope that I'm tired of is that...
Robert Hamilton, I'm getting a little tired, so I don't know if I have any more videos due after this. We'll see how long they are. If they're shorter, then maybe.
This whole young people are the movers, and they're so much smarter and wiser than their elders if you just give them a chance, and in some cases that can be true, but it's really not what's typical. I'm interested, what other tropes are you seeing that you are just tired of seeing in movies now?
Oh, the absolute worst trope. I call it the MCU. I think it's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not just in Marvel. It's happening in Disney. And yes, and the push for, I love it when giant multinational corporations lecture us on politics, on the anti-capitalism in The Last Jedi. I'm like, Disney, come on. You like to think concentration camps. Like,
okay, so like, yes, Disney is a capitalist organization, but they will allow artists to put anti-capitalist sentiments in their movies if they think it'll make them money. It's a weird relationship. I will grant you that. But yeah, it just because it's a capitalist company that happens to be putting out a sentiment by an artist trying to speak anti-capitalist messages doesn't make the message any less true.
Like, you're horrible. You fired Gina Carano. Gina Carano was everything you said you wanted. That is a literal strong woman. She's nice, incredibly popular, had a huge social media presence. She just didn't have...
Yeah, and she was almost certainly insufferable to work with on set because, yeah, I stand by my stance that she was not fired for a tweet. That's the public thing. She was fired for a tweet. I guarantee you nobody's fired for a tweet. Guarantee you people are willing, like if you're a lovely person to work with, they will almost certainly overlook a couple of cringe tweets. I'm betting you that she is insufferable to work with and they're just looking for any angle they could get rid of her.
The official narrative lockdown. She retweeted somebody else's memes and gets fired because she refuses to bow down to the pronoun police. And
bow down to the pronoun police? Yeah, the pronoun thing was a fucking cringe move on her part, but that was not even the tweet she was fired for. It wasn't even a tweet. She just refused to do like her proper. People were asking her to do proper pronouns, and she refused to and she did like the beep bop boop. And I want to go ahead and stress this because these people on the right like to mock people for the pronoun thing. So it used to be on like lots of social media, trans people would put their pronouns, the pronouns they prefer to go by, on social media. And then they would get harassed for it because they could be easily identified for being trans because their pronouns are there. So they would just start harassing people for putting their pronouns there because they're trans, and harassing trans people is cool in the eyes of people like we're looking at on the screen here. So what started happening to piss them off is that cis people, like me, started putting our pronouns on the profile, and that started pissing them off because then now it's a lot harder to identify the trans people. Now I guess they could always just look for that trans flag thing. But yeah, that pissed them off, so now they like to call out people, oh, you're putting your pronouns in there. Fuck you. You're the one that harassed people for putting pronouns in there. You're the one that created the situation where other people need to put pronouns in there. So fucking cope.
And that was the beginning of the end. So the one side, like, but you I don't want to go off on a tangent here. The trope I dislike the most is identity politics.
I love how woke it is in here right now.
It's just been driven. It's been pounded into dust. It's like it's so done and over. People are starting to recognize it, and that's why
I would love it if he gave me an example. Give me an example of, like, because I mean, there are times where identity politics don't really work in a movie. It's not that often. Usually it's just people fucking existing.
Only Marvel films are even working right now. And you brought up
Michael here saying, I think Gina was trying to get fired. She now has a false narrative to grift off of. Yeah, probably.
Top Gun was the one different thing. It was a 36-year-old sequel that started out with the star.
God, I hate how much they love Top Gun Maverick, because I actually thought Top Gun Maverick was really good as well. But they're like, oh, it's not woke, therefore, that's why it made money. It's like, fuck.
Or the movie, who everybody thought was crazy, by the way, just going, hey, we really appreciate you guys.
Oh, I still think Tom Cruise is crazy, by the way.
Nice being here. Thanks.
Yep.
I know it's been a tough time. Let's have
lots of movies begin that way. Why is this one get singled out? Lots of them do that.
Have some fun.
Hi, everyone. Our extraordinary cast and crew gave it their all to bring you the most immersive, authentic, and entertaining cinematic experience. Hope you enjoy. We've made it for you.
And that's, I truly believe that little opening helped that movie reach the heights that it.
Lots of movies did that. Holy shit. What the fuck?
It was just showed a little humility, and you were nice to your customers. That's all it takes. It's not, again, it's not rocket science.
Right. In the times that we're in right now, with what's happening in the economy, with what's happening in people's communities, how unstable people are feeling, the fact that people are showing up to the movie theater to watch your movie at all should be something that these creators are really, really grateful for.
Well, I don't know if I ever have the energy to watch that old video, but the 35-minute whole thing. But yeah, just 3 minutes there took me a while.
They think order and chaos are somehow opposites and try to control what won't.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.